Mia and I stood in front of the dark, decaying subway entrance, the gaping mouth of the city's forgotten underbelly. The air was heavy with the smell of damp, concrete, and something else. Something ancient and foul. It felt unreal, knowing that just a few blocks away the city was alive and loud. Mia clutched my arms so tightly her knuckles turned white. "Are you sure about this?" she whispered. I nodded, trying to sound confident, even though my heart was pounding like a trapped bird in my chest. We had heard the rumors, quiet stories about strange gatherings and phantom lights deep in the abandoned tunnels. Our curiosity had grown into something darker, and eventually, we couldn't ignore it anymore. We stepped over the rusted barrier and descended into the darkness, leaving the world above behind. I switched on my flashlight, its beam slicing through the pitch-black tunnel. The walls were covered in layers of faded graffiti, each mark a ghost of someone who had once been here. Every drop of water echoed like a footstep. Every skittering sound sent a fresh surge of adrenaline through me. As we moved deeper, the air grew colder and the silence heavier. The graffiti began to change. No names, no pictures, just twisted, fiery symbols that seemed to writhe at the edge of the light. It felt like we were trespassing on sacred, violated ground somewhere we were never meant to be. I could hear Mia's breathing hitch with every unsettling discovery. After what felt like an eternity of winding passages, the tunnel opened into a vast, hidden space. A crumbling platform stretched out before us, a place that didn't exist on any map. At the center stood a group of figures dressed in dark robes, chanting in a guttural, hypnotic language around a crackling fire. The flames burned an unnatural, sickly green, casting warped shadows along the walls. Their voices rose and fell in a rhythm that seemed to tug at the air itself. Then I saw them, translucent, shimmering shapes drifting through the space. Ghosts. They passed through pillars and through the chanting figures as if nothing solid existed at all. We stood frozen, witnesses to something that shattered all logic and sanity. One of the robed figures slowly turned her head toward us. Her face was pale and gaunt in the green light, but her eyes weren't human. They glowed red, burning with ancient, malevolent hatred. The moment her gaze locked onto mine, a chilling smile spread across her lips, revealing sharpened teeth. The chanting stopped. The silence that followed was worse than the noise, thick with malice and a sense of impending doom. She had seen us. Terror finally broke our paralysis. We ran. We sprinted back through the tunnels, stumbling over debris, our ragged breaths echoing around us. Behind us came guttural laughter and the scrape of footsteps, growing closer with every second. We didn't dare look back.